Jay, from looking at your YouTube, which I know it's like a lot of old videos, but it did give me a little bit of a glimpse into your musical history. I see you've
Okay.
done quite a few covers of Architects. You
Yeah.
did some Monuments, Amity, Affliction, and Bless the Fall. What I'm curious
Yeah.
about is, do you remember the first song that you ever learned on guitar?
I do. I do remember it somewhat clearly as well. And it was, I have to say, it was Smells Like Teen Spirit. And it was just kind of on a
Nice.
weird. I had a guitar. My mum probably bought me a guitar when I was about 8 years old. And I just kind of ended up sitting in my room. I could never figure it out. But maybe I was about 10 or 11 years old. I just got YouTube up, watched the video, and was like, okay, I'm going to just try and learn this. And managed to get like the first riff down somewhat really badly, but it was enough for me to just kind of get hooked from there on. And from there, it was just song after song, trying to learn as much as I can.
Who were your major guitar heroes? Was there someone that you were mimicking a lot, or was it pretty much Nirvana for a while?
I'd say when I started to have guitar heroes, it was James Hetfield and Kirk Hammett for me.
Wow,
So I love
Kirk is such a
Kirk Hammett's
legend.
like shreddy solos, but then as it got on a bit more really respected,
Yeah.
James's right hand, like all that down picky stuff.
Hmm.
So that was like very early on, James Hetfield, Kirk Hammett. Then I won't say like much of a guitar hero, but just a kind of legend to me was Tom Searle of Architects. Like
Hmm.
when I discovered that, that kind of heavier style of metal, but like a good kind of bridge into the heavier stuff at least. Just the songwriting, the riffs, and never any guitar solos, but it didn't really need it. And it's just something about playing those low tuned riffs just really excited me, and I definitely really looked up to him. R.I.P.
Right.
And yeah, but I think for my playing now, even though in Profiler I don't really play a lot of that sort of stuff, it'd be John Brown of Monuments.
Yeah. Wow.
Just and I still would consider him a guitar hero today because he's just insane,
Totally. Totally.
insane.
Those are some heavy hitters that you've got in there, but that
Yeah,
explains your massive talent. So I'm not going to act
thank you.
surprised by that because you have to hold yourself to a high standard to get a very well developed product. So good for
For
you,
sure. Yeah,
man.
thank you.